Hello there, and welcome to the War Factory for today, September the 13th. And lucky, it's not Friday. Lucky Thursday the 13th. Notorious for all the good things that happen on. Alright, so I really wanted to bring out the Rainmakers on the War Factory to make a thing and to do things, but they were just not cooperating at all, and you know, it is what it is. I had to use the strat that works and work the strat, so I ended up going easy for the opener. Now, the reason I did this is because, one, there's like a whole knot of lasers and a whole knot of doom cannons, and the doom cannons and the lasers are just generally bad for all the things that I want to do. So the good news is, in order to clear the mines, you gotta throw a barrage. You throw the barrage, you're gonna damage the doom cannons. You damage the doom cannons, the Zookas are gonna target them first. All of the doom cannons guaranteed to die, and then after that you can just kind of like toast the lasers. Excuse me. Aha! Sorry, I had something in my throat. So you gotta toast the lasers if you want to do this attack right here. It's Riflemen's and I guess Sparky with a bunch of critters. Like it's all about just having a critter wall up there and then pushing right through this bottom corner because it's super easy. I would not suggest doing it necessarily before taking out all those lasers because, you know, well, bad things are going to happen to your troops if you do it that way. Also, like, I know the doom cannons are like far more scary to your armor and stuff like that, but if your riflemen and or your Zookas and or even just your critters start getting packed together too tightly, those doom cannon shots can get really nasty when they start doing like their little, it's a mini AoE I guess, but when they start chaining and like taking out multiple things at once, stuff gets bad. So I just, you know, to just not have to worry about it, it's easier just to run some Zookas in there. Plus, again, as always, it's kind of, you know, it's good practice. If you don't run Zookas all the time, then, you know, try it out, see how it goes, see, who knows, maybe you'll like it. Just give it a shot. Now, as I'm pushing through here, I was really lazy and I threw all my arts down at those rocket launchers, obviously from like incredibly far zoomed out, and what ended up happening is I missed two of them. That's my own laziness and stupidity. Do not do that, and they'll die much easier, giving you actually a little bit more energy and the ability to focus more on your troops instead of having to worry about all the silly things your artilleries and barrages are doing. Now, once this is all cleared up, I'm just going to fast forward this part because basically it's like Sparky versus 3 grapplers, and it just several minutes of Sparky versus grappler. So let's get down to the good stuff. Now, here is where I screwed up the first, which is, well, okay, it's not the first, it's the second. The first would have been the artilleries, I guess, but the second screw-up, or the first screw-up of this attack, is I went for 5-3 with the Rainmakers. I wasn't even thinking, I wasn't really paying attention, I was just like, throw out the Rainmakers, we'll see what happens. What I didn't take into consideration is A, the boost that the War Factory has, B, the fact that all of those medics right now are doing abso-freaking-lutely nothing. They're literally sitting there. I don't know, maybe they've got like a bridge tournament going, or like I don't know, you know, they're playing rummy and just like going ham, poker tournament, I don't know, but they're clearly doing something and it is not healing. Maybe just voguing, you know, striking sexy poses or something, taking pictures of each other on the beach. Anyways, the proper answer, the real solution, the way you want to do this, 8. Count them, 8 Rainmakers. Drop all 8. You're going to get through the machine guns a little bit quicker. You're going to be able to clear out that top corner. You're going to generate a massive amount of energy through the destruction of all the things. And the remaining over there in the right-hand corner, if the grapplers are in there, just start throwing some energy at them, you know? Like, just see if you can blow them up, eh? And, like, this is why I'm saying, like, just do 8. And it's cool if you don't have the energy to, like, I cannot unboosted drop 8 grapplers, or 8 Rainmakers. Talking too much about grapplers here, jeez. So, like, 100%, I cannot land all 8 Rainmakers at once. But when they start working up this left-hand side, as long as you've taken out the lasers and you've taken out the grapplers and the doom cannons and stuff, like, there's literally nothing that can even touch them. So, like, you can just let them bomb away, slowly building up energy. When you get 15, drop another one. When you get 15, drop another one. When you get crazy, start smashing your desk because you're crazy. And then eventually, like, as they cruise through, kind of like mine are doing right now, you finish taking out the grapplers over there, then you can drop some crazy pants pink boys with their little crazy pink pants. And Riflemen is also a term that might have been used once or twice in order to describe these. Ghost Riflemen, I guess? Zombie Riflemen? Whatever you want to call them. The point is, the boys in pink go down near the end when you have extra energy, and they're just going to speed things up. You're going to be able to push through faster. And again, if you've got the 8 Rainmakers, you're already going to be going faster, and you're going to get a way, way better clear out of this top part of the map. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, you can push all the way through right to the HQ, possibly maybe give like some extra attention to bombing out the shock blaster, because obviously the shock blaster is going to get in the way. Or just maybe shock it, pull everything up, and then like just hammer that shock blaster with like every troop you've got. Now, as you can see, I already know that like my time is coming nigh and whatnots. So I was just like, you know what, I'm going to throw out an extra artillery and just do as much damage as I can, and we're going to move on to the next hit, which I decided I would show you, one, how to handle the 8 Rainmaker drop. Oh, jeez, not again. Oh, man. I don't know, I think there's something in the air. Maybe it's the change of season or something. He's just got all kinds of crazy in him. It just has not stopped for several days, months, years. But he's out there. He's doing something. So, as you can see, I got 7 out because I've got a buttload of energy. But even if you can only get 4 out, it's going to take a little bit longer, but you're going to have the exact same result. And then you just slowly pump out the extra Rainmaker. In this case, because I was coming up from the bottom there, I was like, I really want to make sure I can take out the Hot Pockets. And in order to do that, I know I'm going to need to throw critters, and I'm going to need to throw at least 1 shock, which means I need at least 15 energy just to do what I got to do to these guys. And then having a little bit extra for flares definitely does not hurt. And I do very strongly suggest, if you are coming up from the bottom right hand like the way I'm doing, and with the Rainmakers, that you do leave a little bit of extra energy to be able to deal with those Hot Pockets, or things are going to go horribly bad. Now, once they are down, booyah, it is Rainmaker season, or it's Rainmaker time. I don't know. The point is, play out the rest of the Rainmakers that you haven't been able to launch yet, and I don't know. Have I done that yet? Is there still one? I guess they're all down, right? Yeah, they must be all down. Either that or I'm crazy. Let me count. 1, 2, 3. Alright, yeah, they're all right. So, if you're coming up the right-hand side with the Rainmakers, very easy as long as the grapplers are all down. So really what it comes down to is you're going to want to go Chrism, I guess it would be, from the bottom corner and just like push as far in as you can get, because you're going to take out all of the grapplers down there, and you're going to take out the Doom Cannons. Doom Cannons are also very bad, okay? Like, they will reach out and touch somebody, and you do not want that because they're worse than Uncle Bad Touch. So you push out that corner as much as possible, then you can swing right and probably do like a Rainmaker, and then just roll some Zooks in without even making an effort, and they'd be able to burn through the entirety of the shield and whatnot, and you should be good to go. I, however, figured, you know what, since I've gone around so many ways and done so many different things, I'm just going to have some fun, and I'm just going to go for the full clear, because I'm a fan of the full clear, much like the full Monty. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And above all else, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day taking out the War Factory. Yeah!